So we are back with the team builders, and now we're on to the Portland Trailblazers. So let's kick things off with the point guard spot. As always, I am simply going off of what logo it's showing on the player card itself. We'll kick things off at the lower overall players and work our way up little by little. We're starting things off with a 60 overall Simons, going straight away up to 74 overall. Hopefully we can find some really high overall players to make this team as best as possible. And then we're going to go into that showdown quarter to see exactly where they will end up on the leaderboard, which is looking very good at the moment. There's a lot of teams with high overalls and high points difference as well. We're still going up. We found a Malcolm Brogdon there, going up to 104 overall. I believe he's from this season, from that Gladiators promo. He's got that finesse points boost on him, which would have been useful for that promo itself. But have we got anyone better than him? Maybe we might have a Damian Lillard card, although I'm not sure whether I've kept a lot of him going between seasons. And of course, a lot of his more recent cards would be from the Bucks, because obviously that's the team he plays for at the moment. But it's not looking like we've got anyone else as we keep going up now into the 105 overall plus players. Is there going to be anyone better to add to this lineup, or will we have to stick with this Malcolm Brogdon? It's looking like we're going to have to stick with Malcolm Brogdon over there. So at the point guard spot, that 104 overall player. It's not a bad start whatsoever. Hopefully we can pick things up a little bit going on to the shooting guard spot. Let's kick things off going through those silver players. There's no one there we are finding so far, and we're straight through those silver players. So now into the gold players. Is there going to be at least one Portland Trailblazer player to stick into the team? I'm hoping for at least 100 plus overall player in terms of when they get boosted. We get a Simons there going up to 98 overall, so just a little bit shy of 100 overall. But hopefully we can find someone a bit better, maybe another version of Simons, just to upgrade him a little bit. We're still going up now into the 96 plus overall players. Now into the 100 plus overall players. Come on, I really need one more Portland Trailblazer player. It's not looking like I've got anyone at all. We're going up into the higher overall players now, nearing 110 overall, which we've now hit, and there isn't anyone else to add to this lineup. So we're going to have to stick with a 98 overall Simons. He's not bad at all. You can see his three-point shot is 87 for a card. With that overall, it isn't that bad at all. I think he's from this season as well, from the Dynamic Duos promo. So we got two players from Season 8 kicking off this Trailblazers team. It's up to 100 overall. We got 3 bronze cards to replace now as we go on to the small forward spot. I'm hoping for someone good at the small forward spot, because we really need to bounce back a little bit in terms of those player overalls. So let's run through these silver players and see if there's any Trailblazer cards to add. Of course, I can only go off of what I've got in my inventory. Now into the gold players though, and hopefully we can find at least one person, although we skip straight through into the elite players. I have used a bunch of elite players in some of the exchange sets, but we got a Sabonis there going up to 101 overall, which is a massive improvement for him. He's got a coin boost, and again, I believe he's from this season, from the Imperial Blazers promo. So of course, giving out that coin boost would be fairly helpful playing through some events, and I'm sure he would have been useful in that promo itself, being able to be quick sold for some extra points. But we're still going through these small forwards. Have I got anyone better than that Sabonis? It's not looking likely. We might have to stick with 101 overall, which at least it's higher than 100 overall. But hopefully we can find someone a little bit better. We're still going up little by little. Now into the 110 overall plus players, and it's not looking like we've got anyone else to add to the team. So we'll have to stick with a 101 overall Sabonis. It's not looking like an amazing team builder so far, but maybe we can round it off nicely with a good power forward and a good center. So let's run through these power forward players that we've got so far. Running through these silver players, have we got anyone? We got a Knox over there going up to 77 overall. Not bad for a silver card. Of course, all of the boosts are from players that I've got from past seasons. We've also got a boost item, which is amazing. A couple of courts, and of course the jersey as well, all giving out boosts to all of these guys. And you can see some of them are giving out plus 23, Dunking's at a plus 33, which is absolutely ridiculous. But have we got any other Portland Trailblazer players to add to this lineup? We're still going up bit by bit. I'm really hoping for a higher overall player. We're now into the 100 plus overall players. Is there going to be anyone we can add to the lineup? Still going up, and I haven't found another Trailblazer player. Maybe they're hiding at the end. There we go. A 107 overall LaMarcus Aldridge from 2012. He is a Live Pass Ultimate Store player. I'm not sure exactly what season he was from. Someone in the comments down below can let me me no, but he goes up to 118, and that is a lot better for this lineup. We got a 104, a 98, 101, and then a 118 overall player. Hopefully we can match that at the center spot, although I can't really think of many Portland Trailblazers who were really high overall in NBA Live Mobile. We have, of course, got Nurkic, though. Maybe we've got a high overall version of him, as he goes up to 73 overall there at the silver rarity. Then we've also got a 66 overall DeAndre Ayton. Maybe I've kept one of him going between seasons. I seem to remember us having a decent amount of higher overall versions of him, although I could be completely wrong about that. But let's keep going up little by little now into the 90 plus overall players. We've got Walton over there going up to 106 overall. That's a bit better than what we were having earlier on in the team builder. Let's see if we've got anyone better than him. His rebounding's okay, 93 offensive and 93 defensive. Hopefully I've not missed anyone else in this team builder, but we're still going up little by little. Is there going to be anyone else to replace that Walton? We've reached the end of the line though, so we're going to have to stick with that 106 overall Walton, making the team 111 overall. So definitely not the lowest overall team we have made, but certainly not the highest. The lowest overall team we have made is the 108 overall Brooklyn Nets, and of course the 108 overall Indiana Pacers. So this team isn't bad at all, but it doesn't really matter about team overall. It's how they play in a showdown quarter, and more specifically what points difference they actually get in this one showdown quarter. So let's try and find them over here, and we'll search for a matchup to see what they can do in a single showdown quarter. And of course, as with all of the previous videos, I'm simply going off of the first team it puts me up against, which is this 103 overall team, which is a multi-year lineup as well. So we're gonna have to score with everyone in turn. So Brogdon, then Simons, then Sabonis, then Aldridge, and then finally Walton to end it off. So hopefully we can get a good points difference. We need to play some good offense and of course some good defense to hold our team to as little points as possible. We'll kick things off with Brogdon over there. It's going to be a 2-pointer, I believe, and he's going to knock it down. It's actually a 3-pointer. He's got a 100 3-point shot, which is good to see. Can we get the steal off De'Aaron Fox? Unfortunately, Fox is a little bit too quick for us, just getting around us a bit over there. We just about, though, get the steal with Brogdon, so we got to find Simons, whereas he's on the right-hand side, it looks like it. We'll play it to him. We'll go for a corner 3-pointer. It's a poor release on my part, but he's still going to knock it down. A 99 3-point shot for that Simons, which is good to see. So we got a 100 3-point shot, a 99 3-point shot, and another steal there from Simons. We got to find that Sabonis. I reckon we just go in for a dunk with him. Not sure how high his 3-pointer is, and that's a lovely one-handed slam up to 115 on the dunking, which is absolutely great. You might have a slight dunk package on him because that was a really nice dunk to see. What's De'Aaron Fox going to do? He's played it over to Iverson, back to George, and then we get the block there. I think that was Walton picking up the block. No, it's actually Sabonis, which is great to see. We've got to play it out to LaMarcus Aldridge. I won't go for a 3-pointer with him. I'm not sure whether he'll make it, but we come through with a 2-pointer with that dunk, and his dunking is completely maxed out. I was looking at the bar underneath the player to kind of try and work out whether Aldridge's 3-point stat was fairly good. It looked like it was decent. We might have to try a 3-pointer with him because this 3-pointer might be good. But Walton, he's picked up the steal with his 96 steal. We'll run it all the way up the court with him. He's got the one-handed slam, and he's going to finish off the play. So we're up by 12 points, and there's still so much time left in the game. Brogdon, he managed to get the steal. We get the perfect release for 3, but no, unfortunately, he just misses that one. Our luck had to run out at some point with these missed shots, but luckily, we are still up by 12 points, and there is still plenty of time left in the game. Brogdon, another steal on our opponent. We'll play it out to LaMarcus Aldridge. He's going to come through for that two-handed slam for 14 points now in the game. I do really want to go for another 3-pointer with either Simons or Brogdon, but I'm not sure whether they'll make it. Fox manages to come through with his dunking at 92. We'll play it over to Sabonis, play it back out to Walton. I don't think he's going to have any chance of knocking down a 3-pointer, but we'll play it out to Brogdon, see if he can have a redemption here as he manages to sink that one. Back at it with the 100 3-point shots, and now up to a 15 points difference. Iverson's going to go for 2. No, we get the block though with Sabonis, and we are going to pick up the ball over there, so let's run it up the court. We'll play it over to Malcolm Brogdon. We'll try another 3-pointer with him. It's another poor release, unfortunately, as he just misses that one. Walton, unfortunately, not able to get the rebound, so still up by 15 points. I'll remind you, the top of the leaderboard is a 16 points difference. So if I can make one more basket and not let our opponent score, this team is heading up to the top. Looney, what's he going to do? He's gone for the 2. Unfortunately, he has just made the 2-pointer. I said I really wanted to go for a 3 with LaMarcus Aldridge. I think I'm going to have to do that. I have no idea what his 3-pointer is looking like, but it looks good. It's a perfect release. No, he misses that one. He has got a 99 3-point shot though, so it matches Simons, and that is fairly high, but unfortunately he just loses that. But that quarter, we had such a strong start, and that's actually a 13 points difference, and that 13 points difference does send them sort of above the average in terms of the table. It's looking really tight with a lot of the teams going above 10 points on their points difference. Still at the top though is the Orlando Magic and OKC with their 16 points difference. Next up, we're going to be making the Utah Jazz in NBA Live Mobile, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I also did gameplay with the Grandmaster for the Conference Finals promo, which is of course Karl-Anthony Towns. I stuck him into a multi-year lineup where I managed to get him up to 114 overall. If you want to go check out that gameplay, should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.